The air changes. There's a subtle shift, almost imperceptible at first, as if the world is holding its breath. It happens the moment you leave the familiar embrace of the River Nile, where life clings to the water's edge and green gives way to gold. The tarmac road quickly gives way to a track etched into the sand, a faint suggestion of a path in an ocean of emptiness. Each mile forward feels like a step further from the world you know. Our Land Cruiser felt like a small boat venturing into a vast golden sea, dwarfed by dunes that rise and fall like waves frozen in time. The horizon stretches endlessly, shimmering with heat and profound silence, broken only by the hum of the engine and the occasional call of a distant bird. My journey into this landscape began with a mix of trepidation and excitement. There's a thrill in the unknown, but also a quiet fear. What lies beyond the next dune? What stories does this land hold? You hear stories about the desert's dangers, of scorching days and freezing nights, of getting lost in a sea of sand, but also whispers of its beauty and the spirit of its people, who have called this place home for generations. It's one thing to see a desert on a map, it's another to become a tiny speck in its immense presence, to feel your own insignificance against the scale of nature. The world I knew melted away, replaced by this raw, elemental kingdom. Here the wind sculpts the land, and time itself seems to slow. One moment you're surrounded by the lush green of the Nile, the next you're plunged into a world of gold and ochre, where life clings on in the most unexpected places. The silence is striking, a deep, resonant quiet that lets you hear your own heartbeat, and the soft whisper of the wind as it moves across the dunes. This is a place that demands your full attention, forcing you to slow down and simply be. Out here, every moment feels magnified, every breath a reminder of your place in the world. The sand reveals a palette of shades, from pale cream to deep orange, and the desert is full of stories waiting to be discovered, etched in stone, whispered by the wind, and painted in the colors of the earth. This isn't just a trip, it's a pilgrimage into a land that time seems to have forgotten, where every step forward is a step deeper into the mystery and majesty of the desert. Sudan is home to several deserts, each with its own unique character and story to tell. These vast, arid expanses shape the land and the people who live within them, creating a tapestry of natural wonders and ancient mysteries. To the east of the Nile lies the Nubian Desert, a seemingly endless sea of sand dunes and gravel plains stretching all the way to the Red Sea. This desert is one of the driest places on Earth, where the horizon shimmers with heat and the silence is profound. It's a hyper-arid region, dominated by vast ergs where the wind sculpts majestic dunes into ever-changing shapes. The landscape is alive with movement, even in stillness, as the sands shift and reshape themselves over time. On the other side of the Nile is the Bayuda Desert, a land defined by stone and dark volcanic mountains. Here the terrain is rugged and dramatic, with ancient lava flows and rocky outcrops rising from the plains. In Bayuda, sharp rocks and gravel plains replace the soft dunes of the Nubian, exposing the Earth's ancient bones. The ground is littered with black stones and the remnants of volcanic activity, telling a story millions of years old. The contrast between these two deserts is striking, a vivid showcase of Africa's geological diversity. Golden sands meet dark volcanic rock, creating a landscape of breathtaking variety and beauty. The Nubian desert hides remnants of ancient civilizations, temples and pyramids that rival those of Egypt. These silent monuments stand as a testament to the people who once thrived here, their stories etched in stone and sand. The Bayuda, more remote and less traveled, was a shortcut for daring caravans braving the harsh conditions. Its isolation has preserved its wildness, making it a place of both danger and allure for explorers. Exploring both deserts reveals Sudan's arid heartlands, the Nubian's power of wind and sand, the Bayuda's raw geology and volcanic past. Each step uncovers new wonders and challenges. Each desert tells a story of survival, history, and resilience. Life here is a constant struggle against the elements, yet it endures, adapting to the harshest of environments. Together, they form a land of harsh beauty and enduring spirit, where the sun paints the sands gold and shadows stretch across ancient stones. Each has its own secrets and unforgettable soul waiting to be discovered by those who venture into their timeless embrace. Deep within the remote and sun-baked Nubian desert, far from the bustling cities and tourist crowds, the pyramids of Meroe rise dramatically from the endless sands, their sharp silhouettes etched against the sky. This is the heartland of the ancient kingdom of Kush, a powerful civilization that once flourished here and even conquered Egypt, leaving a legacy that still endures. Here, there are no crowds, just the whisper of the wind, the shifting desert, and these magnificent silent structures standing as sentinels of history. The pyramids are steeper and narrower than those of Egypt, their unique shapes reflecting the distinct culture and beliefs of the Kushite people. Nearly 200 pyramids cluster on low sandy hills, each one built as a tomb for Kushite royalty, kings, queens, and nobles who shaped the destiny of this land. Walking among them feels like stepping back in time. You can reach out and touch the ancient stones, tracing the intricate carvings that tell stories of gods, rulers, and daily life from thousands of years ago. Meroe's remarkable preservation and profound solitude create an atmosphere of discovery, as if you are uncovering secrets lost to the world. The Kushites built this city in one of the world's harshest environments, a testament to their ingenuity, resilience, and the power of their vision. Though some pyramids were damaged by treasure hunters in search of riches, what remains is profoundly moving, a haunting reminder of what once was. These are not just ruins, but echoes in the sand, a powerful reminder of Africa's overlooked history and a place where the past still whispers to those who listen. At first glance, the Sudanese desert appears devoid of life. But look closely, and you'll find a world of specialists, creatures adapted to survive in harsh conditions. The Dorcas gazelle, for example, can live without drinking water, getting moisture from plants. Their sandy coats provide camouflage, and seeing them bound across the plains is magical. Birds of prey soar above, while reptiles like the desert monitor lizard dig burrows to escape the heat. At night, fennec foxes emerge, their large ears dissipating heat as they hunt. Every creature here has a survival strategy, from deep-rooted acacia trees to the iconic camel. Observing this ecosystem inspires respect for nature's ingenuity. Even in a place that seems empty, a complex web of life thrives. The deserts of Sudan are crisscrossed by ancient caravan routes, highways of commerce and culture. For centuries, camel caravans traversed these harsh landscapes, connecting Africa with the Mediterranean and Middle East. They carried gold, ivory, and slaves north, returning with salt, textiles, and beads. Following these tracks today, you feel the weight of history. Ancient wells, ruined forts, and caravanserai dot the landscape. The Darb el Arba'in, or 40 Days Road, was a legendary, perilous trail linking Darfur to Egypt. These routes shaped economies, spread Islam, and connected distant worlds. Today, trucks have replaced camels, but the legacy remains in the land and its people. Nomadic communities are descendants of those ancient traders, their knowledge passed down through generations. Traveling these paths connects you to a history that shaped human civilization. Beyond the golden dunes of Nubia, the Bayuda Desert offers a landscape that feels almost alien. Crossing the Nile, you enter a world of dark volcanic stone, remnants of ancient eruptions. The Bayuda volcanic field is dotted with cones, craters, and flows of black basalt. Driving here is slow and careful, the ground littered with sharp rocks. The volcanic cones rise abruptly, their shapes contrasting with the chaotic rocks. The colors shift to black, gray, and rusty red, the heat shimmering above the plains. Even here, hardy acacia trees grow in dry riverbeds, splashes of green against the stone. Scattered throughout are ancient carvings and mysterious stone structures, hinting at lost histories. The Bayuda is a place of beauty and brutality, a side of Sudan few ever see. In a country dominated by desert, the River Nile is the lifeblood of Sudan. It cuts through the arid landscape, bringing water, fertility, and civilization. The contrast is striking, endless sand on one side, vibrant green on the other. Most of Sudan's people live along the Nile, their lives dependent on its waters. For millennia, they've harnessed the river for agriculture, using floods to enrich the soil. Traditional farming and fishing still thrive, with communities gathering along the banks. The Nile is woven into Sudanese culture, a source of food, transport, and daily life. Sitting by the river at sunset, you witness a scene unchanged for centuries. This deep dependence creates a profound respect for water. Every drop is sacred. The relationship between people and river teaches lessons in sustainability and resilience. Beyond the landscapes and history, Sudan's greatest treasure is the warmth of its people. In a harsh land, you'll find some of the world's most welcoming hosts. Hospitality is a code of honor. Strangers are treated as honored guests. In remote villages, I was invited into homes, sharing meals and sweet spiced tea. Communication happened through smiles and kindness, transcending language. Nomadic communities like the Bisharin and Kababish are masters of survival, yet always generous. Their knowledge of the desert is both scientific and spiritual. This hospitality challenges negative stereotypes and reveals the true heart of Sudan. The smiles you receive here are the most valuable souvenirs. A journey through Sudan's deserts is transformative. The vastness and silence strip away life's complexities, creating space for reflection. You return home with a new appreciation for simple things: a glass of water, a shady tree, a friendly smile. The land teaches resilience, seen in ancient pyramids, delicate gazelles, and the people who thrive here. It's a powerful antidote to the trivialities of modern life, showing what humans can achieve in adversity. Traveling here breaks down barriers of misunderstanding, replacing fear with curiosity and respect. Sudan is a land of beauty, history, and human warmth. The desert gets under your skin. The memory of star-filled skies, sweet tea, and pyramids rising from the sand stays with you. These experiences broaden your horizons, mentally and spiritually. A journey to Sudan is a journey into history, the soul of the desert, and a deeper understanding of yourself.